Hey and welcome back to Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. My name is Revonlieke. Um, and yeah, welcome back. Today we are going to hunt the Great Jaggi with the dual blades. And it's going to be a whole lot of fun. It's going to be a fast hunt as well. Well, somewhat of a fast hunt. Some things I have to tell you guys. This early game is kind of hard for one reason, and that is that there's no real way of getting money as much as you would want to. I will actually show you guys a little tidbit here. If you want money on the early game as much as possible, also this trick works on the late game, it's very useful. You should know about it. So I have been farming nullberries this whole time basically, and if you sell those, you might want to gather something like 99 of them, and then just sell, and you'll get something like 12,600 from them, something like that. Might be for 14,000 even from all of them. But yeah, that's the issue I'm having currently. That is that I don't have enough money to upgrade weapons. I have been upgrading these dual blades, and also I made a couple of hammers. But as you can see, the current ones we are equipped with are the dual slices here. We are 140 attack and it's green sharpness. And this is also the maximum upgrade that we can currently make with the items that we can get. So we cannot get the jumbo bone here, so we cannot upgrade the chief scythe. But as you can see, the damage difference is quite high, and the dual slicer for sure gets the price here. It has green sharpness as well. I will go through the sharpness factor on this episode as well. I will kind of tell you guys what the sharpness is all about and stuff like that. There is a huge difference between a yellow sharpness and green sharpness. Also, I could actually currently make the jagged shuttles. These are basically the strongest dual blades you could make at this point of the game. You don't need to fight against Great Jaggi at all to get these dual blades. And that's a good thing, but they are kinda expensive. The ice crystals, I noticed that you can also get those in the sandy plains. Just farm those or gathering spots and you will get the crystals, ice crystals. But the price is 5,400, and I'm not willing to pay that much for these currently. Later on I will of course buy them and upgrade, go through the upgrade path that way. The loot rod pair we cannot make at the moment, the spongy hide we cannot get, also the aqua sacks we cannot get. But the most intriguing aspect currently is the hammer, which is going to be on the next episode. But that's basically this hammer here. This is the Lutrid bone mace, and while you cannot make the bone bludgeon or the bull hammer, but you can make the Lutrid bone mace at this point of the game, even before you have fought against Great Jaggi. All you need to do is hunt the Royal Lutroth little mobs that you can see on this quest here. I will actually show you this quest here. So you need to hunt these, and basically you will get all the items you need for that hammer. And it's a great hammer to have if you are a hammer player or hunt with the hammer. But other than that, let's go through the quest. I will actually show you guys the other dual blades currently that we have. So currently we are using these are quite good at this point of the game. So they are the dual slicers with the green sharpness. It's a shiver of green, but it's enough to get through. And the bone kites plus are these ones. They are kind of cool looking at the moment, but they are also lower in damage and lower in sharpness. But the thing you need to know is that you can also survive with these blades for sure. You don't need to actually upgrade this much. It's not really important in this point of the game. You could actually manage with the dual blades that you are given in the beginning of the game. So you don't need to upgrade at all. It just takes more time that way. But yeah, let's actually eat. I wouldn't want to eat that much, but I will still eat, cause why the heck not? Also, I do realize that some of my sentences don't make any sense when I actually rewatch my episode. I have said some sentences that don't make absolutely any sense. Something like, I said on the longsword episode, I said something like, do as I say, not... what's that like? Do as I say and listen what I do. Something like that I said, and that doesn't make... How do you listen something being done? That's... but yeah, it's just something I realize every time I watch my own episodes. I just say some stupid sentences that make no absolutely sense. But I hope that you guys realize that I'm from Finland, and I try my best to speak English, but sometimes when I try to concentrate, I might actually lose concentration on my language, basically, or on my sentences. Also, I say a lot. That's really annoying for me as well. I do realize that it might be annoying to listen to. But yeah. Alright, the dual blades. Something you might notice that we are currently equipped with the damage up small. So our character is kinda... That's from the food. I've eaten a food, so that's the effect. But the dual blades, let's go through the attack patterns real quick here. So basically the normal attack combo is here. It's a very fast weapon, as you saw there, but the first stab attack only comes from shielding. So if you have already taken out your weapons, it won't do that stab attack, it will go straight into the combo. That's something you might want to know. If you want to put out the maximum amount of damage all the time, you might want that stab attack, but it takes a little bit more time to put the weapons back again and stab. Another thing is if you press the other button, other attack button, you will get this combo. And that's basically it. There's nothing more to it than that. But you can combo these as well. Just do a little bit of those, and then you will go straight into that combo. And yeah, you can mix it up however you want. Press once the other combo and keep doing the other one. And there you saw the stab attack. So if you mix them up completely, you press the first combo once, the second combo once, you can go into a stab with the third, continuing with the first combo button basically. So you can go do that, and you can keep doing the stab attack. That's the good idea. A good thing about dual blades is that you can really mix up. Even though you can mix up with every weapon very nicely, it doesn't really matter. But with dual blades, it really shows that you can really benefit from doing mixed up combos. rather than doing the default combos, even though it's easier to do the default combos. Another thing is also on the left top corner. Very similar to the longsword, there is a meter behind or underneath the blade icon or the sharpness icon. That's the sharpness icon. I will go into that later. But beneath that is the meter. That doesn't increase in the same way that the longsword increases. With dual blades you cannot actually increase it by hitting random monsters. It doesn't increase at all. Other than longsword, if you hit any enemy, it increases the meter, or the cage. But with dual blades, it doesn't increase at all. So that's why we have a demon mode, as you saw there, that you can take off and you can go into this demon state. And you can take off, go into it. But as you notice that the stamina starts to deplete, it's a constant depletion. So you really need to take care of your stamina when you go into this demon mode. And with that demon mode in mind, you can do combos faster, or different combos basically. These are completely different combos that you do. So that's a good thing to keep in mind. The combos are very different from the normal combos. As you saw there. Very different. Also, there is something, if you press both of the attack buttons that you attack with at the same time, basically X and A, you will do a demon dance, which is this one. And that kinda grounds you into that spot, because these other combos you slowly walk forwards with the combos, as you can see. But the demon dance actually like stocks you on the one spot, and that's really useful to get all of those hits in, and you really need to like position yourself correctly against the monster. Also with demon dance, the spinning move now does two spins, because with the normal combo it's only one. But if you do it like this, you combo, you get two of those. So that's really useful as well. Also, something you might want to know, I think that this normal combo also does two attacks. Do two spin attacks if you are hitting a monster. So let's see here. There's the Great Jaggi. If it does two spins normally, that's a good thing. No, it just does one. Alright. So it does one. Also, if you have the demon cage enabled, like this, your move or dots will become a dash. So that's really useful to reposition yourself with the monster. You can really move and take distance. Or make distance, basically. What else is there? Also with dual blades are the only weapons that actually decrease the hit animations as your sharpness gets lower. So I will demonstrate that in this quest for sure. So let's just hunt the Great Jaggi, and you will see that eventually when the sharpness goes from yellow to red and the weapon breaks, our weapons cannot combo as well anymore. So let's see how it goes. And really, like I said on the other episodes as well, with Jaggi you really want to hit the head as much as possible. For one, the head is a breakable part. You've probably seen that happen on the other episodes as well. But the frill on its head will break eventually. There you go. The head was broken. And as you can see, our stamina is currently completely depleted, so we are out of this demon mode. But now that we have actually used the demon mode to hit the monster, so the cage will increase actually with the demon mode active. So it won't actually increase, so it's now lowering a little bit, the cage is lowering. So if I hit the monster now, it doesn't increase. But with the demon mode active, we can go to the monster and it will actually increase. And Jaggi is now a little bit weak. But what you now notice is that now we are actually glowing red. There is also the attack up effect that we got from the feline food effect. But there's now this glowing effect, little dusty type of effect. That is from the cage being active. Because we filled it, we got a attack bonus. So you can basically look at the attack and see if it has indeed increased at all. But currently our weapon is not, we haven't sharpened it, but so our attack isn't really that much higher, because we have actually lost some attack power. But yeah, I will actually now show you guys how the combos won't actually work anymore, because we haven't but yeah, now that I noticed that if you activate the cage, get it completely filled and the cage activates, then you can do the demon dance 2 spins actually I did it. Oh, I was demon mode. So now I'm not in the demon mode, but the cage is filled. So this spin attack is actually now 2 spins, even though we are in normal mode. So it kinda activates the demon mode while you are still in the normal mode. But it doesn't give the possible attack bonus. I'm not sure. Let's actually check if it gives a attack bonus. So our current attack is 144. Let's activate that. Nope, there's no attack bonus on the demon mode. It's just faster. But once the cage is filled, it basically gives those some of those attack moves to the normal mode. So that's a good thing to know. I'm wondering, currently I'm trying to figure out the combo. Is it because we have the cage filled? It might be because we have the cage filled. I'm not actually quite sure. No, we are on the orange. Alright. That's completely understandable then. I'm not going to actually kill Jaggi. I'm going to demonstrate this little thing to you guys with blunting our weapon with these small monsters. You guys might have not noticed, this is something new for me as well. I have never really looked that well into the dual blades overall, so this is kinda something new for me as well. But yeah, dual blades have been since the original game. These weapons were in the Monster Hunter 1, and that's really awesome that they are back in the games again. because they were out of monster try and stuff like that. And it was kind of sad, really. I'll actually try to or blunt these weapons as fast as possible here. Alright, you guys. Came on. Really need to blunt these. Because currently, even with the orange sharpness, it's still doing the full combo. So it doesn't really matter. Only when the weapon really breaks does it really affect the combos. Let's see if we get this done. So that in mind, it might be only because I haven't actually like really dulled any other weapon than dual blades to this point. So I might be wrong in that aspect that other weapons don't actually have the same effect. It could be that like a lance does only 2 attacks after it's broken. It could be. Right, so our damage is 140 and we are still 144 because we got that attack up small. So it does increase the damage by 4. About the sharpness though, which I'm going... Currently I am dulling the weapon just to show you guys. But the sharpness actually... oh my god. It affects the weapon power quite significantly. There's a similar multiplier that monsters have. So monsters have a multiplier depending on the area you are hitting. Like Jaggi here has 0.85 multiplier to the head. And the weapon damage, I will actually tell you guys this, because it's quite important. So the weapon damage is divided by a certain multiplier first. Dual blades has something like 0.85 or something that you need to divide the damage with. I'm not sure about the multiplier, what it actually is. But there is some that information can be found on the internet. Different weapons have different multiplier that it divides with, and once you have the actual attack power divided, you can then increase it by, for example, the monster's weak point. So you can, if let's say that this weapon's actual damage is 14 instead of 140, you would increase that or multiply that with 0.85, because the monster's multiplier is 0.85. But there's also other aspects. For example, the sharpness of the weapon. If the sharpness is yellow, the multiplier is 1. So you would increase your damage or multiply your damage with 1. If it's green, it's 1.2, I think. If it's orange, it's 0.85. And if it's red, it's 0.5, I think. It's quite significant increase from red to green. Once it gets to the green side, it's going to go from green to blue to white to purple. Those are the sharpness levels, and each time the weapon damage multiplier increases. So there you saw, that's what was the thing I wanted to show you guys. So the demon mode combo actually decreases as the weapons dull more and more. So I cannot finish this demon dance anymore. It doesn't do the last 3 hits or something. And now we are bouncing because our weapon damage is completely broken. So our weapon is broken. We are mostly bouncing off. Alright, this episode has been long enough, so we will end it here. I hope my explanation about the weapon damage and sharpness and stuff like that really made any sense. But the thing I wanted to really show you guys is that the demon dance doesn't finish completely like this if the weapon is actually in the orange sharpness. So that's definitely something you want to know about. It's very important, especially with the dual plates, because you want that demon dance to really take effect. And if you cannot do it, it's going to do less damage that way. So you really want to keep your weapon at least on the yellow sharpness. It might be a unique thing to dual plates, but that's really important, because if any other weapon doesn't do this, that means that dual plates are the only weapons that really suffer from getting too dull. Not only do you get decreased multiplier on your damage, but you also lose attack moves or animations. And that's really important for you guys to know. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode as much as I did. I really enjoyed doing that. Dual plates are one of the most fastest weapons, especially later game when you get element on your weapons. That's going to be awesome. Anyhow, I hope you have enjoyed. Hit that like button if you liked it, and if you disliked it, you know what to do. Subscribe to my channel if you think I'm worth it or the videos are fun to watch. And we will see you guys on the next one. So it's yeah. I guess there's nothing else to say other than bye bye. So see you guys on the next one. I will actually wait for that. There you go.